Hey YouTube, this is Mr. Pinguino, and we're playing more Space Pilgrim Episode 1 Alpha Centauri. We just took care of the Russian. Yurzov? That sounds right. He took control of our ship. He tried to run it into the sun because angels in his dreams told him to, and I shot him because I didn't want to go to the sun. I don't have any definitive proof he was wrong. But I didn't want to take much chances, especially since I had two other people on the ship that were, paying me to get where they're going. This is rude. Should have booked the whole ship to himself. Then he could have done whatever he wanted to. No, just got to use up other people's time. Anyway, the Colonel, we tried to teleporter him into the cockpit to take down the Russian guy, and we nearly killed him because we suck. We just were bad. That's not even what I clicked. Okay. Oh, okay, we restored normal power to everything. That's fine. Sabina is here trying to get access to Inez station to see how we can get on there. Because I think Act 2 is either going to be getting on or it's going to be on there. It's a little hard to say at the moment. Sabina, I'm a little troubled at how good you are at cleaning up bloodstains. Don't be. 3 years serving in a military hospital and you'd be good at it too. How's the Colonel? Still sleeping from the looks of it. What did you do with Yurzov? I put him in a body bag in the next room. Why do you have body bags with you? This is not a normal situation thing. Hey. Oh, if I just read the next sentence, everything would have been fine. Okay, well, really, it's more of a garbage sack than body bag. It seemed appropriate. Sabina. I'm not about to forgive him for what he did, Gail. He may have been unhinged, but he had a choice. We always have a choice. Perhaps you're right. I just wish things could have ended differently. Have you managed to make contact with Inez station? Yes, I believe I found the frequency. You should be able to hail them from the pilot's console in the cockpit. Inez seems to be a mining station orbiting an asteroid, so the medical facilities ought to be quite good. Deep space mining is a dangerous business after all. Accidents happen more often than you would think. Hopefully they have the equipment we need to assess the extent, not the extant. We know he has injuries. We need to figure out how bad they are. There we go. Let's go check on the body bag, right, guys? That's something we should do. Ugh, that's creepy. Looks kind of like a slug. This is the navigation console. Got it. We're having 5 minutes. This is the thing. Right. This is the main pilot's console. Autopilot is currently engaged. External communications. This is passenger transport Quicksilver calling Inez station. Do you read? Jesus, you look so evil. Oh my god. No, it's because you can see the whites on the outside of his eyes, and also, Sabina doesn't have pupils. I think she might be a synth. Dirty synths. We've been watching you on the radar for some... Picking you up loud and clear, Quicksilver. We've been watching you on our radar for some time. This is First Engineer Otto Nielsen. What brings you to our corner of the galaxy, miss? This is Captain Gail Pilgrim. My vessel was en route to Adroa... God, I'm never going to get used to saying that name. When we had an incident on board, one of the passengers is dead and another is in need of urgent medical assistance. That sounds like a very serious incident indeed, Captain. I hope we can assist you. You are cleared to initiate docking procedures to board the station. We look forward to meeting you in person, Captain Pilgrim. I swear there's something off about that guy. He's the robot! That's what it is. That's why he has pupils. I'm a robot. We're all robots. Initiate docking procedure. I'll initiate the auto dock procedure now. Perfect. Now we go to the airlock. I should have initiated evasive maneuvers. Evasive maneuvers! There's a little Star Fox reference there for you. Just to make sure everybody's on their toes. Alright, Sabina, what do we do? We've docked with Inez station. I'm going to head over there. I will come with you. I need to examine their medical facilities before we move the Colonel. See, she doesn't have pupils, right? Or her pupils are, like, light blue. It's weird. Don't you think you should stay behind and look after him? There's nothing more I can do for him here. We need's on that station. Hopefully, at least. Let's go. Alright. I just realized I have no idea how long this episode has been going. Perfect. Yuri. This is relatively dignified. Really, I wanted to strip his corpse and toss him out of the airlock, but that would have been uncouth. That would have been naughty. Oh, that's cool. Inez station. Primary function, mining. Years of operation, 29. Current ranking officer, First Engineer Otto Nielsen. Bruh. Dude. This is the airlock controller. Attention! To ensure the optimal efficiency of the atmosphere generators on both vessels, please seal the door and equalize atmosphere before proceeding. Seal the inner door. Equalize atmosphere. I'm glad they did the options in the order that I actually had to do them. Unlock outer door. You may proceed. Perfect! Now we're on oh, hello. There's so many new voices I have to come up with. Welcome aboard, Captain Pilgrim. First Engineer Otto Nielsen at your service. Nice to meet you face to face, Mr. Nielsen. Thanks for receiving us. Allow me to introduce my colleagues. This is our Chief Data Analyst, Professor Yu Chung. Oh, she has no pupils either. A pleasure to meet you both. We don't receive many visitors out here. And also let me also introduce our very skilled machinery operator, crewman Tyrell Beck. The eyebrows are actually part of his voice. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Captain Gail Pilgrim. This is my associate, Sabina White. All appropriate pleasantries over and done with now. I need to meet with your chief medical officer immediately. I'm afraid we don't have any specialized medical officers on board, Miss White. Really? That seems highly unusual for a mining station such as this. It's a travesty, really. We work for the Catco Mining Corporation. Recently, the company has hit on hard times. They've been making cutbacks in every possible area. Right now, we're operating on a skeleton crew, just us three. He's had like 3 different accents just in that dialogue alone. Well, I need to use your medical facilities anyway. We have an injured man on board. Indeed, Captain Pilgrim informed me of that already. Our colleagues will help you move your man on board. Meanwhile, why don't I give the captain a tour of our other facilities? That sounds great. Can you manage without me for a few minutes, Sabina? I'm sure I can manage without you for a lot longer than that. I'm afraid this station is rather rickety compared to the most modern space vessels, Captain. It was God, excuse me. It was constructed a few years before the outbreak of the Settlers' War. Don't worry, my ship is still pretty rickety as well. She belonged to my dad before me. My father was a miner. Isn't it a nice scheme family trait, isn't it? He should be a little more fancy, but I did it already. Anyway, this is where the crew sleeps. Even when the mattresses are uncomfortable, to tell you the truth. Catco treats its employees like dirt, and we're expected to carry on regardless. I'm sorry, that sounds awful. It is. At least the next room is more pleasant. Oh, toilet's in there if you need it. That's really... He obviously has a set walk animation and speed, but hers is the same. She has a separate set moving animation, and it's not the same speed. I wonder how difficult it would have been to make that, like, match up. That would have been, like, a little less jarring in that instance. What did I tell you? Much nicer, isn't it? Oh, wow, a garden! This is gorgeous! I suppose they have to give us something nice to keep us sane. I don't know what I'd do without this place. Is the floor water? Because that's a bird? What is that? Who are you? Probably lose my mind. Let's keep moving. I'll show you one more room. He's not southern. You gotta stop with this accent. Let's keep moving. I'll show you one more room. There you go. That's a little bit more accurate to the voice you gave him already. Just verbose. And Californian. This is Mission Control, our center of operations here on Inez Station. From here we can monitor the mining base down the asteroid and remotely operate the machines. Once we've mined one asteroid dry, we move on to the next. These days many of our systems are automated and a small number of machines have artificial intelligence. The most work we do is maintenance. We're glorified janitors, more or less. Well, I'm a glorified taxi driver, so perhaps we can both learn something about each other's occupation. I hope we can get a chance to talk more, Captain. I need to get back to work. There's more of this station for you to explore meanwhile. Oh, you should visit your friend Medical Bay and check out the shuttle bay. Feel free to chat with the crew. Also, chat up the crew. Yeah, that's not... I was pretty sure that's not what he meant. Wow, this is pretty. That's a holographic map of the mining base we have down on the asteroid. Base itself is entirely mechanized. We monitor a few things from the station and take a landing shuttle down to perform maintenance. I think half of those words were wrong. I sprinted through that sentence. Let's get out of this room so I can check things without him just explaining things to me. That's our security center. Registered crew only, I'm afraid. That's where the bad things happen. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back to the garden. Let's go talk to the butterfly. Come here, little butterfly. Where'd it go? Uh-oh, I think it went through the air vent. Let's go check the air vent then. That's not useful. Oh, the butterfly. I got you now. I'll catch you this time, butterfly. Darn it. I think it went through the air vents again. That's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna need the butterfly, and I'm gonna... Oh, went through these vents this time. Hey, come here, you. Oh, he's chasing it too. That's cute. Dang. He just dropped the keys to the security room? Like a doofus? I'm sure he won't mind if I hold on to them for now. Hi there, Tyrell, isn't it? Can't talk. Busy. I see. Busy doing what, exactly? Stuff. Uh-huh. Well, then. Hey. By the way, airlock door had a malfunction. Rusty bolts. Been a long time since anyone docked with us. What? You mean I can't get back to my ship? Working on getting it fixed. You don't look like you're working very hard. Guess let's go back to the medical bay. Sabina, how we doing? What's the Colonel's condition? He's doing much better now that I have decent medical facilities to treat him with. However, we have other things to worry about. There's a butterfly on the loose, and it's terrorizing the villagers. You're telling me that idiotic mechanic out there has the airlock doors stuck. We can't get back to the Quicksilver. My baby. My Quicksilver. That doesn't surprise me. I had a suspicion that something was not quite right about this place. What do you mean? I managed to hack into station's medical files. It seems there are 2 crew members missing. Missing? Your guess is as good as mine. See the files for yourself. The password is VOTE. VOTE! Vote? Have you explored the whole of the station? There's a locked door in the mission control room. Nielsen says he's hanging around there like he's... Nielsen has been hanging around there like he's standing guard. There must be something in there he doesn't want you to see. Therefore... that's not her voice. Therefore, you need to see it. You'll need to get an access card, which won't be easy. Then you'll need to find out a way to get Nielsen out of there. How am I going to get hold of an access card? You'll need to steal one, obviously. Why is nothing ever easy? You should try to find joy in life's challenges, Gail. Easy for you to say. You are one of life's challenges. Let's go check on the Colonel. Hang in there, Colonel, you tough bastard. And what's through this way? The hangar bay. Ooh, that sounds nifty. Alright, let's talk to Chung. Can I help you? Investigate the past. Have you been working on the long... Oh, okay. Actually, I'm gonna skip all this. Don't look! Don't look! I can't see it. I'm skipping. Ah, Jesus, I'm repeating the things. God! I don't want to do this over and over again! Okay, goodbye. There we go. Clicking outside the box should be the same as the goodbye option. It should. It's so perfect a system. Why would you screw with that? Okay, this is where we're gonna cut the episode. I think this episode went on a little long. You're welcome. And stay tuned. Next time we're gonna investigate the crew and maybe find out what they're trying to hide from us, because they seem to be a really shifty sort. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check you guys in the next video. It's crazy how you just need an outline and like speckles on the outline. The spider's moving. I repeat this. Oh, I died.